assume Kevin has fucking full discretion as the editor.
And welcome back!
No, Kevin, I hope you already started the episode before he said that.
Make a fool of me, will you? You'll pay for that.
Maybe it's just me, but I think trying to stab your classmate is somewhat worse. No, it still is.
No, that's not how crime works!
It's not a crime until you've actually get stabbed.
This woman's copy of a criminal code seems to be missing the page on attempted murder. But, judging from the way she momentarily bought my nonsense, she's unexpectedly airheaded. Maybe a bit naive, would be a nicer way to put it. I forgot to start the timer for that episode, but, you know.
Oh well, it goes a little long. The cutting will even it out.
You'd better remember my face.
There's 6 of us! It's not difficult. Okay, thank you. Thank you for once, for having a sense of goddamn reasoning.
There's only 6 of us here. It'd be rather hard to forget.
You're making a fool of me again. That's not what I meant.
So
What the fuck did you mean?
So can we have sex with this girl?
Yes.
She's gonna look. Remember the praying mantis card? That's what she is.
She's literally going to bite our head off. Still glaring in my direction, Yumiko retracts the blade of her box cutter.
Told you.
Yeah, and it made that like clicking noise when you retract it. And snorting in displeasure, leaves with a flutter of her skirt.
I'm liking this not having any characters on screen thing.
Up, as if on fucking cue.
I fucking hate this game. Didn't take you long to land yourself in a mess, Yuji-kun. Oh, really? Were you guys taking a fucking betting pool on how long it'd take for someone to try and stab me?
That's not important.
Not someone, her specifically.
I got $5. She'll try and stab him within an hour.
Hey, it wasn't until the next day.
Won.
It wasn't until the
that's
next
why
day,
that
so
girl
I'm gonna
lost.
guess Sachi won.
God damn.
When I return to the classroom, Amane strikes up a conversation. I guess the story of the knife assault in question has already spread around the classroom. You know, because there's 6 fucking people!
It's spread around the classroom in the sense that one person mentioned it and everyone else was nearby.
The whole school knows about it!
Sakaki's like, so yeah, I tried to murder him. Didn't work out very well. For some reason, this man, he stops time around him. Or he slows time around himself. It's really weird.
It's not like she's doing me any harm. You know, just trying to stab me!
What the fuck is even going on?
Okay, flashback. Hey, remember that time she tried to slap me? Yeah, dude, that was 24 hours ago. Good times.
Probably less than, because that was in the evening.
Yeah, good point.
It's probably been like 12 hours.
In our first encounter, I approached the stubbornly silent Yumiko in a physical sense. The outcome was her initial act of rejection. In part, she might have been the result of my own heightened awareness. That might have been the result of my own heightened wariness. Sachi's heavy-handed foreshadowing put me on guard, as I might have a tendency to not to trust someone I'm meeting for the first time. And that time, while I certainly felt animosity for her, it was so intense as to discourage me from approaching. It wasn't so intense as to discourage me from approaching. That was a very necessary flashback. However, from our second encounter, Yumiko bared open hostility towards me. Oh, you fucking think?
Really? Trying to hit you across the face wasn't open hostility. It takes stabbing for that to be considered hostility towards you.
What's worse, apparently having come to the conclusion that she wasn't much of a match for me barehanded, she's been swinging around a box cutter, of all things.
Gonna show up with a fucking claymore or something, I swear to God.
She's gonna show up with a fucking Zweihander bigger than she is. That would be fucking awesome and hilarious at the same time. According to Amane, it seems... That was a burp. According to Amane, it seems that Yumiko has something of a habit of brandishing retractable knives at people. Uh-huh.
Oh,
Is
yes.
the,
Oh, that wacky Yumiko and her stabbing. I've lost a lot of blood today.
How important is blood? I mean, come on. Of course, her goal is usually more intimidation than anything else. But speaking as the target this time, I can sense there's a part of her seriously trying to stab me. It's not the best feeling in the world. Oh, really? Getting stabbed isn't the best feeling in the world. You hear that, guys?
He's saying that feeling like you're about to get stabbed isn't the best feeling.
I'm sorry. That's so much different.
Maybe she recognized you as her rival. She does threaten us with her cutter sometimes. Her cutter! There's a cute...
The cute little
nickname for
nickname,
it.
you know, her cutter. Oh, Yumiko, always coming at people with their
But
cutter.
she never slashes at us for real like that.
I'd really prefer to avoid that kind of recognition. Oh, done face.
Ugh. It's your own fault for approaching her at all. It's your own fault for approaching her all of a sudden. Didn't you realize it when you got near? She's got that glaringly obvious barrier around her personal space. You know what doesn't have a glaringly obvious barrier? Her fucking knife. Bet she waves around at people.
And apparently, tries to stab me.
I like how they talk about, oh, she...
Hold on. Alex, you had a bit of a hiccup there.
I don't even fucking know, man.
You know, this is why I prefer to do it locally, because this shit doesn't happen.
Yes, true. Either way.
Didn't notice.
You look pretty strong, Yuji-kun. But that thick-headedness might prove fatal. We're at school! We're at fucking school!
Don't worry, guys. This is a normal
The
school.
words may prove fatal.
You know, I remember out that fellow student I had when I was in school that was always trying to murder me. My wacky days of high school.
The good old days.
Oh, we're gonna have to do a cut because Alex dropped.
Rip.
Rip.
Dirty, filthy whore.
I'm pretty perceptive when my life's in danger, but I don't really feel that level of threat from Yumiko. Oh! You know! He doesn't feel that level of threat from the one who was trying to stab him! Is that what I'm getting from this? He doesn't feel threatened!
Wendell, you did this to us. I hope you understand that.
I'm happy with this.
I'm not feeling confident about your future love life. Oh, what? What? You know what? Just move on.
Move on. Let's just move on. My master did say I was exceptionally unskilled in that department.
Master.
All you have to do is plug your nose. At any rate, I want to do something about Yumiko's aggressive rejection of me. I think he wants to know what it feels like to be stabbed, and he feels like this is the opportunity.
I guess he does. There's no other fucking reason.
How do you know he hasn't already been stabbed?
Shut
Then
the
he'd
fuck up,
probably be a
Wendell.
bit more cautious about getting stabbed.
Maybe
I think anyone should be cautious about being stabbed. I've never been stabbed. I'd be cautious if someone was trying to stab me.
maybe he gets off from being stabbed.
Why would he dodge the blade then?
Force of habit. It's just like,
Argument's getting poked full of holes here, Mundell.
I mean, it's not the time nor the place for that.
There's always a time and a place.
For that purpose, I'll need to talk to someone familiar with their circumstances.
And here comes the principal, teacher, janitor,
Ah, all right.
Lunch
We're beginning homeroom.
bus driver,
Murderer.
kidnapper.
With the attendance book in her hand as usual, our carefree principal appears. I guess Shizuru is the only one I can ask. Wasn't necessary to say that out loud.
Look,
Jordan?
he likes to say what he's thinking out loud.
In conclusion, Yumiko seems to hate me with a passion.
Put Sakaki-san aside. I think I understand the reason why someone might hate you.
Ah, yes. It's because of your face. You have a stupid fuck face. She saw it and immediately needed to slap and stab it. What the fuck? They exchanged like 2 sentences! How could you understand any of it?
Oh, let's hear it.
Ho yourself. Forging in my office is one thing, but why you go out of your way to say, I couldn't think of anyone but the principal to ask? You probably got the free time anyway.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, look at you over here, mister. I'm gonna get stabbed coming to talk to the principal about it. Whoa, just stop being a bitch and just go deal with it yourself. Come on.
That's pretty much what she's saying right now.
What's going on here?
I only said what I was thinking. Was I wrong?
I'm sorry for coming to the authority figure after someone tried to put a hole in me.
Of course you were. Relax.
Got it. In deference to your feelings, no matter how much I think you're lazing around, I'll keep it quietly buried in my heart from now on. Good enough? Yeah.
You got 6 fucking kids. What else are you doing?
Going out of your way to tell me that is just going to make me worry about it every time.
Going out of your way to tell me that someone tried to stab you is just making things more difficult.
What? You should not be running a school where you have to worry every time you talk to someone if someone's trying to stab them.
What do you want from me? Spare me the vague compliments. What's your pleasure?
Complaints.
Complaints?
Completely different than compliments.
Shut up.
And he wonders why people hate him.
I think I'm past anger now, guys.
Kevin, just end the episode right here.